Hi everyone, my name is Anne. Thanks for joining me for an At Home with Imaginative story time. Today I went to the beach again. If you remember last time I used a quarter cup of sand to make some sand slime. This time I used 2 cups of sand to make some really lovely sand dough that you can form into shapes. And then if you allow them to dry, your sand creations will stay permanently as long as you keep them dry. First, I'm going to read some books, and this will give parents time to gather the ingredients for the dough, which are sand, water, cream of tartar, cornstarch, and maybe some seashells to decorate with, and also get out any Play-Doh carving tools you might have. This recipe also requires about 5 to 7 minutes of cooking, so caregivers will need to help with that part as well. So, first thing, we got to get to the beach. This first book, How Will We Get to the Beach, is also a memory guessing game. And look closely and see if you can find out what's missing and see if you can see the ladybug. How Will We Get to the Beach? A guessing game story by Brigitte, Luciani, and Tharlet. How will we get to the beach? One beautiful summer day, Roxanne decided to go to the beach. Everything she wanted to take with her could be counted on the fingers of one hand. The turtle, there. The umbrella, 2. The thick book of stories, that's 3. The ball, that's 4. And of course her baby, 5. But the car wouldn't start. Oh. Well, then we'll take the bus to the beach, said Roxanne. But something couldn't go with them. What was it? I see. There's the ladybug. What can't go with them on the bus? The little green turtle. Animals weren't allowed on the bus. Well, we can't go to the beach without the turtle, cried Roxanne. Well, then we'll ride our bike to the beach, she said. But something couldn't go with them. What was it? Let's see, the book, the turtle, the baby, the umbrella. What's missing? The orange spotted ball. The ball wouldn't fit on the bicycle. Well, we can't go to the beach without the ball, cried Roxanne. Well, then we'll ride our skateboard to the beach, she said. But something couldn't go with them. What was it? Got the book, the ball, the turtle, the baby. The big yellow umbrella. Oh, Roxanne didn't have a free hand to hold it. We can't go to the beach without the umbrella, cried Roxanne. Then we'll ride our kayak to the beach, she said. But something couldn't go with them. What was it? There's the ball, the turtle, the baby, an umbrella. And there's the ladybug. Oh, the thick blue book of stories. The kayak was very wobbly and the book might get wet. Well, we can't go to the beach without the book, cried Roxanne. Then we'll fly in a balloon to the beach, she said. But something couldn't go with them. What was it? You got the ball, the turtle, the book, the umbrella. What's missing? Roxanne's baby. He wouldn't climb aboard because he was afraid of flying. Oh, we can't go to the beach without my baby, cried Roxanne. He is more important than all the other things. I wouldn't go anywhere without my baby. Roxanne sighed. Oh, how will we ever get to the beach? It's a little ladybug. Just then, a farmer passed by with his horse and cart. He was on his way to the beach to sell cherries. So they piled aboard Roxanne, the green turtle, the big yellow umbrella, the big thick blue book of stories, the orange spotted ball, and of course her baby. And they had a wonderful time. That looks nice. The end. And look what got left on the beach. A binky. I'll have to go back now. The end. I am so glad that Roxanne and her baby and the green turtle and the yellow umbrella and the blue book of stories and the orange ball all finally got to get to the beach. What a nice way to read a book while sitting on the beach. My next book shows some kids that already managed to get to the beach, and then it shows an awesome sandcastle they build. Sandcastle That Lola Built by Megan Maynor, illustrated by Kate Berube. Oops, let's look at the back. Do you want to build a sandcastle? I hope you guys do. Go to the beach. There's Lola. This is the sandcastle that Lola built. This is the tall, tall tower of the sandcastle that Lola built. This is the sea glass that signals the mermaids from the tall, tall tower of the sandcastle that Lola built. This is the foot... Oh! Hey, you stepped on my sandcastle. Oh, said the dude with the frisbee. Oops. You can use this bucket to fix it, said Lola. Okay. What should we add next? Asked Lola. We? This is the wall that protects the castle, that holds the sea glass, that signals the mermaids from the tall, tall tower of the sandcastle that Lola and Frisbee Dude built. This is the bulldozer. Beep, beep. Stop, said Lola. You can't dig there. Dig, said the little guy. Well, you can dig here instead and help with our sandcastle. Dig? Asked little guy. More? Yes, said Lola. More. This is the bulldozer that dug the moat, that surrounds the wall, that protects the castle, that holds the sea glass, that signals the mermaids from the tall, tall tower of the sandcastle that Lola and Frisbee Dude and little guy built. These are the shells. Oops, splash. Oh, no, said Lola. Here, you can have some of mine, said the girl. You found all these? Asked Lola. The girl nodded. Yeah, I'm bringing them home to Minnesota so I can remember the ocean. Do you want to add shells to our sandcastle? You bet. So these are the shells that lead to the moat that surrounds the wall, that protects the castle, that holds the sea glass, that signals the mermaid from the tall, tall tower of the sandcastle that Lola and Frisbee Dude and little guy and Minnesota girl built. This is the crash. Oh, all I could see of Frisbee Dude is these arms. Big wave. Oh, no way, said Frisbee Dude. Uh-oh, said Little Guy. That is not good, said Minnesota Girl. Lola sniffed. Oh, the mermaids didn't even get to move in yet. She packed up her pails. Oh, there she's sitting on the beach. Blue means she's sad. Are we making another sandcastle? Asked Frisbee Dude. For mermaids? Asked Minnesota Girl. Again, said Little Guy. We? Asked Lola. I'll build the wall. Dig, dig. I'll find more shells. And I could build a tall, tall tower, said Lola. And there's the sea glass. She's good at finding shells. She's good at digging. She's good at building walls. She's good at building towers. Oh. And then they say, hooray! And they built it back up again. Little guy saying, beep, beep, beep. And look what's in the water. Yay! I think the mermaids are saying, hooray! Along with Lola. The end. I liked how those kids came together to create something so big and beautiful. Now you're going to have a chance to create something with sand clay. If you let it dry and keep it away from big waves and water, it should last a long time. I'll show you how I made the clay for the permanent sandcastles next. I mixed the dry ingredients together first. 1 cup of cornstarch, 2 cups of sand, and 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar. The original recipe called for 2 teaspoons of alum, but when I Googled it, it seems like cream of tartar is the same thing. My sand dough came out nice using cream of tartar anyway. Once the dry ingredients are mixed up, add 1.5 cups of water and mix again. I used a pot to mix everything in since this will be transferred to the stove to cook. Over medium heat, I stirred and stirred and stirred for about 7 minutes. For the longest time, it seemed that nothing was happening, but then the mixture thickens up quite nicely. I kept stirring until it was really thick and held its shape. But now it is time to play. After I took it off the heat, I let it cool a bit, but not too long. It felt so nice to use it warm, like I was on a warm summer beach somewhere or at a spa. One thing to note about this clay is that you cannot store it for days and days. It is basically food mixed with dirt. Once it dries, then it is fine, but the moist cornstarch and dirt mixed together is best played with that day. It also makes the cornstarch have the best results in holding the sand together. I had a supply of seashells to press into the clay, and while I was doing that, one of the shells fell off, and I could see that it left a neat imprint, like a fossil, so I did that some more. I used a fork, too, but if I had more Play-Doh tools, I would have used them, too. Once you're done playing with the dough, when you decide what you want to make, your permanent creation, you should get a board or a styrofoam plate to work on, something so that when you want to pick up your new creation, you can set it safely to dry somewhere. This could take a few days. I was in a hurry and I didn't wait long enough, but my castle pieces still fit together just fine, though they cracked a bit. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's Sandy Beach story time. I'm going to take this outside and keep playing with it. Bye till next time. Let's see if Joey's home. Okay. Hi. Hi, Bertha. Hi, Martha. Hi. Oh, let's go in. Uh-oh. The big dog is here. Hurry, go inside. Ah!